Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are continuing the game, The Outer Wall. That's a part 3. That's very odd intro. I think I'm gonna switch to the pros are when you play with the controller on the RPG games, like if you are a gamer, you gotta have a skill. I'm good with the keyboard and mouse, but I need to hone my skills on controller as well. So I decided I'm gonna play RPG games. RPG stand for role playing games, aka story driven games on a controller.
Did DeVries rip a hole in the universe because she hates her job? The Earth Directorate needs to invest in a suggestion box.
No longer strangers. The sad.
It's charging. Oh, the battery is off on the controller. Okay, the battery is off on the controller, so I gotta continue on the keyboard and mouse. We're gonna help this guy. Rescue subversives and acquire cipher. Sebulon's fellow subversives were captured after infiltrating the Vox relay station. Free them and get the cipher before they are sipped dog. Were to be interrogated by the council. Carry on. So this way. Combat string 25. This one is good. 2050, 2050, armor 1. Let's get this one. Need to unlock this one. Should we buy the suit up shotgun? This one good damage. $23. Grenade. The explosives. We got food packet here. Inhaler gadget. Sources. Gain an additional weapon slot. How? Step aside, ankle holster, shoulder holster. Yesterday's news. Now you'll be the tank of the town with a new concealed head holster. Try not to put on anything too sharp in it. Sources. Collectibles. Quest items. We need the skills, engineering skills. We need this too. That's, I have a ninja on. These chests. Unknown. Reputation is unknown here. Not that abrasive. This one is good, I'm assuming. here. Listen here, we gotta go here. Place a waypoint. This highlighted area are open. You explore all this. This needs to explore. I see a bridge here. Yeah, I can go through here, but we cannot swim in the water. We can go through this bridge. Okay. Valerie needs upgrade. Why there is no sound in the game? But not shine here. Okay. It's the controller.
Side by side.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Fellow subjects, I bear sweetness and sunlight, encouraging words from our beloved sovereign in another installment of his golden bestowment.
Adoring subjects, look around you. Our cupboards runneth over. No table is bare, neither corporatist invaders nor betrayal by our former brethren shall diminish our abundance. The system abides, and your sovereign provides.
Emergency
Each harvest
protocols
is
ready.
Bountiful, buoying us with nutrition far superior to the abysmal slurry
Okay, we're good now.
Subjects, fill your bellies to maintain your stamina. Thus shall our prosperity strengthen us against those who would rob us of it.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Another song in an expertly curated playlist, picked out explicitly for you. The sovereign's chosen.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Working through your progressions, people depend on you. It's a joy to help provide. Reporting perfect time.
Just move. We don't have to fight with these guys.
Sense of urgency.
Daily journal of a good neighbor, Emily Woodham. Last entry of 2359. Another perfect day. I duly kept daily journal for later reminiscence and routine sentinel review. Last entry of 2359. 0700 hours. Awoke to a new and brilliant day of abundance. With thanks to vigilant Hogarth and our benevolent sovereign. 0730 hours. Consume prestigious regal tarts, nourishingly delicious. 1002 hours. Spotted aircrafts streaking across the sky. One appears to have a landed on the east side of the Westport. How curious. 10:06 hours. We have guests. 4 out-of-towners in strange uniform trampling through the flower bed. They hurried away before I could invite them in for a tea. 10:17 hours. Many more out-of-towners now. They take umbrage with our automechanicals, inflicting heavy damage, perhaps in preparation to replace them with even more wonderful models. 10:46 hours. Out-of-towners are at my door, requesting entry. They are insistent. 10:47 hours. Strangers will not leave. Their word confound me. Claim they were chosen by someone on to share. Unbridled consumerism. Will need to confirm spelling. Perhaps ask vigilant Hogarth. Oh my. They're forcing open the do. Do what?
Emergency protocol is primed.
No finer victory beyond the vanquished foe.
Finally, I found some ammo.
The luxury could any subject know than giving tenderly of body, blood, and bone to Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to own. Oh, Gloria.
Engaging hostile.
We gotta run from this side. Zero G whiskey.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Such opportunity for those who would atone.
Oh, these are food supplies. Raina time in heaven. Okay. Found some resources along the way. Reminds of Avatar, the movie.
Engaging combat protocol.
God, come on, Reptilian Jew now. Oh shit! Look at that thing, man.
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly sown.
Entering a confrontational state.
Supplies all we deserve. Oh, glory of
Benefits available in the request. Unit advised.
our colony, Arcadia, our home.
We can sell these things.
And now, the latest word
Get a good price on this.
superior Protectorate products.
Man, I'm out of ammo.
Brings in restless thoughts like a healthy attachment to an addictive substance.
Yeah, really nice
Make
gun.
yours the routine inhalement of Security Got 'em cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Got 'em cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us, and the sentinel
We cannot go from this way.
heed the call. It's a blessing for us here, but a curse for those so near.
This way.
Sending the
Follow this trail.
for us all.
This trail we can follow down there. I gotta check out what's up here.
Try to corrupt us. Our guardians will always make them fall. The heroes of the hour, they're full of strength and power.
Can fortify.
Here.
Send in the sentinels for us all. They will always win. Send in the sentinels for us all. La 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 la.
So many of them.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
These things can camouflage themselves. Look at that. See that? There they are.
When the outside
Watch where you point that thing.
tries its best to invade us,
Just like a predator.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
champions will cleanse the streets.
Switch.
Our paradigm preserved when they fight and die and serve. Send in the sentinels for us all. Whether we decide there is never a doubt.
We need to resource this so bad.
For us all. Send
Now we got a grenades.
in the sentinels for us all.
Why? Use grenade with Chi, okay?
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Neighbors, celebrate your good fortune. Our beneficent sovereign has chosen this well-timed moment for another golden bestowment.
My devoted subjects, hear me as I pontificate on the topic of corporatist invaders. That scourge of self-indulgers who would push their unwholesome byproducts on Arcadia. Their presence is no cause for distressing thoughts. This desperate invasion only demonstrates the perfection of our system. They believe in nothing, want everything, while we believe in much, yet want for nothing. Let them envy our contentment and leave as they came, empty-handed and empty-hearted.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind
High society
meditating
cigarettes.
on the perfection of
We
protectorate
don't promote
society.
smoking. Oh shit.
Sequencing attack strategies. Status. Successful.
Oh shit.
Confronting emergency primed.
You can shoot. Those are big lizards. I don't have any supplies on me. Saving my bullets. Bruh. Relock also. Shh. Finally, I found shotgun. That's it. Thank God. And I need that so bad. Oh, I can jump here. I can go from here, man. Okay, got this.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
My dear neighbors, if I have one wish, it would be for our sovereign to bestow his
This
wisdom
thing.
at this very moment. And lo, my wish comes true. Time for another golden bestowment.
Cherished subjects, permit me this opportunity to celebrate a fellow who does not get the attention he so justly deserves. You know him as Consul Emery Thoreau, trusted counselor to myself and my illustrious father before me. The Consul is a paragon of wisdom and strength. And yet, when one serves as the hammer of justice, all the world must seem a nail. He believes you, my dear subjects, require firmer guidance to stay aligned with the paradigm. But you are all compelled by a force far. Love for your sovereign. We forgive Consul Thoreau his flaws. Of course, for none who lack the matriarch's blood can match her sagacity and acknowledge his otherwise good.
Yo, watch it, bro.
On to other matters. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
That's a long jump. I don't think I can go there. I think I can. It's a long jump, dude. There we go. Okay, so in the open world game here, always look for the resources. If you run out of resources, you're done. Like if you run out of ammo, distraction device. I'm talking about the game, the open world game in 2025. So let's check out the go.
And it only marginally impairs motor skills. Delegate operation of heavy machinery to Autodex FA.
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the sovereign.
Every day I am giving myself in his name. I know this to be true. He cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because he loves you. Love him for the least you must do. I want for nothing, come what may. I still fight, no ship has not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan.
Pitch ball card. We found a pitch ball card. Collectibles. Pretty sure that this guy is a developer. Who's bad? Many poor. Fifth back. Media Prime League.
My heart belongs to the sovereign, and the first sovereign before him. With throne in my heart,
Done here.
bloodline they showed their perfection. I trust, I breathe for my neighbors. I aim, I watch in his name. I know I am right. He's our shining light. The sovereign deserves all your love. Love him and he will love you. Love him, that's all we must do.
Science Adventures Quarterly Volume 4 of 10. Commander Zane and Buddy. Withdrawn from the unlabeled test tube. And other sensational space stories. A fiction periodical chronicled the exploit of odd Directorate agent Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. For label inside the cover read SAC Volume 4 out of 10 from the Library of Redactor Quinsel, Ministry of Accuracy.
Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
Here at the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my morality. Serve the paradigm's plan without pause. Honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. When I soon slip away, peaceful thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency serve the paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die.
Figured this ship would have
for the
departed by now.
cause.
You know how
Sentinels are.
Finally, I fulfilled my purpose in life. A glorious death. Blown up by a mine.
We got a
A
company
fine
here.
way to go among many ways to die. Electroshock, plasma smelted, cyranium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, irradiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated.
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts.
List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptor dawn. And my heart, it beats till it slows. But I know every breath and every smile, every step in every mile, contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. When I wish for all who live, it's a privilege to die. For
Strong. I cannot kill it.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
These guys are strong. I cannot fight.
That the system provides for
Still,
your
I gotta go full on.
Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires. Much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
And now this.
Here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
Gotta take them down. I don't have any choice, man.
Commencing combat activities.
Can't be too far, I bet. Pouring down. Stay NVR pro. What ends do you endeavor? Regain sight. Wherever are they now? They manufacture one. Hastening to cover.
Engaging combat.
Changing magazine.
But they are.
Back again. Thought we would break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune. Wait, who are you? I'm certain I haven't seen you before. I remember all my oppressors.
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Vigor enhancement from the robustness routine of the Eden League.
We have some exciting
Thanks.
insertions today, Prudence.
Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Death tender grip. Ready, set, bludgeon.
Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
And you might wind up as starting hacker for the Protectors of Piety, the best team in the system.
Ahem. I believe you meant to
I'm no
say
martyr.
a matrix
If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander? Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
What the commander means is, good luck.
Likewise. And thank you both, again.
I didn't like this decision that I make. No. That was stupid decision.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Now listen to this.
Taught from when we are small, the sovereign's plan is meant for us.
This one is good.
But when your limb gets caught in a gear, don't collapse into pity or into fear. Workplace dangers can cause real alarm, but there is a place for you with one arm. One arm! Two hands are better than one. One is better than none. Two hands are better than one. One is better than none. Two hands are better than one. One is better than none. Two hands are better than one, but one hand is better than none. Whether the subjects of vigilance elite who need a new foot, elbow, hip, or knee, we are graced to serve the protectorate till the day we no longer breathe. Workplace dangers can cause real alarm, but there's a place for you with one arm. With one arm. Two hands are better than one. One is better than none. Two hands are better than one. One is better than none. Two hands are better than one. One is better than none. Two hands are better than one. One hand is better than none.
Wait, can you fast travel?
What do you mean you're leaving? Shift over! I have a life outside this place, you know. A life? Outside our lab? No. Audacious advances for commencing termination.
Homicidal irritable employee? Oh shit. System.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility, east of Fairfield, near the Broken Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most incautious base individualists would dare set foot within sense of range.
Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinating.
I had a nightmare that the mage... Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system. To inform on a neighbor is a blessing, Prudence says. I'm still waiting for a few thank yous. No, I just feel sad for them. It's even in their name.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye. Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon. You locked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antis invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right, well, don't let me keep you.
Of course, it's part of... Stay true, outsider. May you realign with the paradigm.
You can't fight contentment.
My body is covered in burns acquired in battle during the attack. Prudence dictates we leave the burden of thought to our betters.
You returned. Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Every cog requires
Right now, the
routine operation. Stave off wear and tear with your regular allotment of moderation vodka. The perfect libation to imbibe of daily service done well. Moderation vodka, distilled with zeal. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
Seawater desalination purification system is operating at its baseline level of flawless automechanical efficiency. Not like all aspects of Protectorate society, it is perfect. Sister water quality exceeds maximum standard of potability. Subject may drink, bath, recreate, or irrigate without care or restraint. Glory to the sovereign. The seawall is breached. The cistern is contaminated with elevated level of salinity. Although currently overwhelmed, the purification will compensate without question. The system abides in all things, and soon the reservoir will run clear again. Not today though. Until the purification system dries itself, bottled beverage remain the prudent option for healthful hydration. 1 day after the seawall breach, the water distillation purification system has returned to pre-invasion level of efficiency. Reservoir quality is approaching semi-potability, suitable for irrigation and bathing sprees. This recovery of the purification system was never in doubt. Case of event righting themselves, the system truly does abide.
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the sovereign. It's incredible.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress.
Prudence dictates we cherish our community.
Is missing my favorite automech an imperfect thought? Because I keep thinking it.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. How we prevail, as above all else fail. Individualism. Is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best.
I did it.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What the blazes was that?
Perfect people, perfect odds and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection.
What do you mean? All of them? And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
It's incredible, the art
You're right.
and
I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end? I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Seek instant sustenance with prestige borscht loaf. Only the purest natural ingredients, congealed into an appealing loaf shape, so it's ready to eat with
Companion mod kits. We have got companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this to apply upgrades mods to your companion's weapon and armors. Each mod increases damage and armor values of their equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, with the later granting to access to more powerful modes. Maybe I can use it right now.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Okay, this one. How about Valerie? What else we can do? Superheated acceleration barrel. Nice weapon now deals plasma damage and deals slightly increased damage. Or shock damage and significantly increased damage. We can do only 2. Knight gains immunity to shock side effect and the effectiveness of his armor is increased. Corrosive side effect and the effectiveness of his armor is increased. Good. We need 10 more clothes for the extra holder. 8 more foils. What if I farm on clothing with corrosion shock? Not this one, shit. What did I do? Now I can. Monster. There we go.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility, east of Fairfield, near the Broken Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its
It is lead open below Thor,
unflagging
Arcadia, and beyond.
only the most incautious base individuals
I think we're gonna sell some.
would dare set foot within sensor range. Let them. Prudence dictates
We're
those
gonna
who
sell all
live
this.
solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully and bullet riddled.
Well then, moving on.
As Eden offers a
I think
plenitude
we got
of natural resources,
upgrade to the Valerie.
our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Need 2 more copies for this collectible quest, companion quest, or healthy improvement. Quad keys to unlock the lockbox. Or from vendors to unlock the lockbox. Then we need this. The key. Good. Got lots of junk, we can sell it. The box. It's not that important right now. Oh, now we can do this. We have a level 3 engineering. There we go.
Abundant entertainment delivered with exceptionally reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora
Still
and
bonds are
fauna,
being cultivated for their utility.
and
Would you like the knowledge to make use of them? We need the Medic 3.
complex complex
and
ecological
science 3D,
network.
okay.
To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the sovereign
My
devised
ad
the
actor.
paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem. Those meddlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. Now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors, same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor...
Are they saying 4?
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Come off my gun.
No finer victory beyond the vanquished foe. No greater luxury could any subject know than giving tenderly of body, blood, and bone to Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home, such comfortable plenty for each of us to own. Oh, Gloria, Arcadia, never be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
Yeah, I think we should go to the main quest. The running is dangerous to living creatures, but if fly to an automac,
comfortable plenty for each of us to
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
You got sprats in your upper story? Point that thing elsewhere. No need for that.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their names. You're back. Great. Build repeat customers is number 6 on our 19-point business plan. Reckon so. Here's what we've got.
we can sell this.
Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
So exciting.
Back already. Anything else I can help you with? All right. Appreciate.
That one goes out to the Sovereign. In fact, all of them do, because as you know, he composed every single one. Now listen to this.
Our system is supplied.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
Every heart is whole, and every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all.
Okay. Drone Swarm. The Protectorate has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatism drone against Fairfield. Anti-corporatist. Corporatists. A drone cannot be reasoned with or pursued by superior marketing and must therefore be destroyed. Anti-corporate. Anti-corporatist. Drones well as seen in the hill around the mystery of accuracy. The bounty of bits and positive reinforcement will be eroded to whoever brings them down. Destroy the whole drones.
These riffs got me off.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp, ain't that much of a mystery.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
That looks like a Captain Price from the Call of Duty.
Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm. And if I did?
Sanctioned wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. Hark, your unneeded reminder that the system provides...
So you would. But I am of 2 minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's choice, but you are not Protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
It generates unlimited electrical current to our
And he won't say.
facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications platform. Far
You're
more
thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns. I'd guess you're one such person.
After several days, months, and even years, nothing fills my heart with joy like to...
You won't hear me complaining about the benefits of superior firepower. Say, how do you feel about explosives? We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door. If you don't hear me laughing, it's because I ain't.
You did throw your helmet at it that one time, Gimp. That's sort of close.
Whose side are you on here, Murph?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. Fair point. But most we've heard in answer to our request for more aid with the door is keep trying, which ain't exactly a strategy so much as an admonishment. In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
What do you want to know? What are you, some kind of spy?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure our friend here is just curious. Still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who might know more is Commander Torres out at the forward operating base.
Like it's just that simple.
Haven't you been listening? That door is sealed tighter than a saltuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon. You sound like you've got something percolating.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency.
Helpful.
Guess we gotta start afresh. Can we untable that tractor meat store idea now?
Is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and content.
Okay, if we free this guy,
I have no interest in dealing with the machinations.
then we can have access to armory crates.
Stymies untoward inclinations and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Whoever fixes the rift problem is definitely getting a whole-side speaker Elysium view in head office
Music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
1500 bits.
And now, the latest word on Superior Protectorate products.
For subjects of the Protectorate, every meal is a splendiferous feast that's delightfully delicious, nourishing, and nutritious.
But what, you might wonder, represents the finest food our idyllic culture has to offer? Sovereign's Chosen Arcadian Tenderloin.
Each steak comes from his private stock of woolly cows, who are fed the highest quality grain and sung soothing lullabies in euphonious whispers. Prepared by the Sovereign's personal butchers and chefs.
In other societies, such a savory gastronomical
Chomp.
marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk. But, not here in the Protectorate. Here, a superior way of life is shared by all.
Sovereign's Chosen Arcadian Tenderloin. Fit for the Sovereign. Made for his chosen. You!
Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign. As such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Everyone needs to be vigilant, not just our best who are vigilant. Eyes wide open, see all you can see. There is no community without scrutiny. Watch any neighbors talking low. Watch any neighbors eating slow. Pay close attention everywhere you go. Everyone staying in the know.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Gladly. No better choice than Auntie's choice.
Ah, there it is. Oh, yeah. Sell something.
Everyone's eyes should be occupied to rise far better when behind every detail carefully observed. That's how the paradigm served. Who watches our watchers? You and me forever. Who watches our watchers?
How can I improve your day the Auntie's, like they say? How can I improve your day the
Ow.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Every component is vital. Each part supports the paradigm. Each of us is required to operate at peak efficacy so the system can function precisely, without error, like clockwork. Our duty gives us purpose, but it's an immense responsibility. Luckily, it's a shared one. We all rely upon each other to discern if we're lagging, or our zeal seems lacking, or just appear off somehow. Even the slightest drop in performance in such an intricately designed system can have great ramifications down the line. So remember, to inform on your neighbor is a blessing. A quick mental tune-up is occasionally necessary for everyone, so we can all operate in tip-top shape. When they return from the mental refreshment center, they will surely thank you for it. Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace, with a true adherence zeal.
Bad. Two. We need to do more of these.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
They know that I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom. Middle bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
Welcome, welcome. See, how can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Gladly.
Yeah, we need one more as well. Don't have a bits. I gotta sell some. Damn, 50 plus. 1.1 second. 636.
Protectorate-sanctioned wireless presents Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a
They are screw, you know, for screwing. Holy.
dangerous thought. Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on Red Cloak, our hero revealed her sentinel partner Dunning is a turncoat, only to become ensnared deep in enemy territory. Now she has been whisked to Auntie's Choice headquarters, with only her keen sentinel wits to save her. Thrilled to her unflagging zeal in Episode 2, The Customer is Always Dead.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice head office, Red Cloak. I trust you are duly impressed.
What?
I said, welcome to Auntie's Choice head office, Red Cloak.
Speak up!
Mute the corporate anthem, please!
Better. How do you individualists promote a sense of community when you can't monitor what each other is saying at all times?
You'll learn to appreciate our society and its obsession with cheaply produced wares soon enough, Red Cloak.
Steel consists of highly processed organic material, commonly used to power weapons of questionable design or as a food source.
Put your silly paradigm in your rear display and embrace a lifestyle of wanton consumerism.
Ha! We'll be waiting an eternity, corporate fiend. I'll never turn my back on the sovereign.
Our marketing experts predicted you would say that. Middle managers, bring out the brand loyalizer.
What is that barbaric contraption?
Think of it as our answer to your mental refreshment. Only it's 110% more effective and 120% cheaper to operate. Also has 130% more Crabwitch scent.
Junk.
1 minute in the brand loyalizer and you'll emerge new and improved, bowing down to the almighty.
Well, the superstitious among us, carrying a lucky spread food means bad events will pass you by, of course. He didn't pass by that spread, did it?
A demonstration is in order.
The horseshit.
Managers, bring in Red Cloak's turncoat companion Sentinel Dunning. Strap him into the brand loyalizer.
Now I can. There we go.
You were supposed to deliver both Red Cloak and I to the Order unharmed. It was stipulated in our contract, paragraph 16, subsection J. We had a deal.
Now I can buy that.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Gotta go outside.
More than you honored your sworn duty to the sovereign.
Silence, Red Cloak. It will be your turn soon enough.
Okay.
Dunning, try not to squirm. The loyalizer has many moving parts and can be a bit imprecise.
Hey, what are you
How
doing?
can I improve your day? The antes, like they say.
Engage the transducers.
Oh, I gotta go to the other vendor because we don't have that key.
Right now, the loyalizer's impulse voiders are interposing Dunning's higher and lower cerebral motivationators, rearranging his upper story, hitting him with quite the sales pitch. Pretty snazzy, eh? Sure, the loyalizer's industrial design ain't up to snuff, but the unit is scalable. Home version comes out next quarter. Materialistic fun for the whole family. No. Ah, Dunning's done. How do you feel, young former Protectorate Sentinel?
Fine. A little obsessed with material goods and needless services, I
There
guess.
she is.
To keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Car.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
opportunity comes visiting. Perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought you'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home.
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die.
Would that hurt? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Finally, I fulfill my purpose in life. A glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
He needs a favor.
And my heart, it beats.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. grafted soldiers with the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
Son of a gun.
Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase? Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all. The prodigal freelancer returns. Do not leave me in suspense. The Go visit the ministry and retrieve the information on mental refreshment, as we discussed. Return once you possess it.
Watch out for that anti-Cleo. I know she don't look at it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence.
Notification of death.
Sanctioned wireless. Special
Your father, mother, guardian name. Recorded for you that your son, daughter, child, employment, rank, first name, last name was killed in accident, location on date. Okay, these guys are running a program. I know so that this message brings you, but no.
Defenders are well defended. Consider our arbiter training facility.
Soldier rank, last name was valuable auntie's choice, and then he's her their contribution to the war effort. On Eden will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours. Babylon Core. Acquisition Officer.
Prudence dictates those who live solely for themselves die.
These guys are
also painfully and bullet riddled.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
I think I'm gonna buy ammo.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
We don't have ammo on him? There we go. Now we have enough ammo.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Yeah, I need a lockbox key for the upgrade of the Valerie, but this guy don't have it. We're gonna find another vendor.
Well, if it ain't DB Noverstreet's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction the start and end of our personable relationship. If you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milverstreet means I got no use for you.
With the paradigm. Previously on Red Cloak, our hero was betrayed and whisked to the consumerist den of Auntie's Choice, strapped to their brutal brand loyalizer. Will she survive Auntie's barbaric imitation of our perfect mental refreshment process? Thrilled to her daring display of defiance in Episode 3, Brand Disloyalty.
Any final words about your precious perfect community? Or your sovereign or paradigm as such before we flip on the loyalizer, Red Cloak?
Nothing appropriate to say.
The northern part of Paradise Island, the walk position from north side of the water outside walks the way. Seek us and filtering walks away.
And always, from our zealous rug sprats up to our benevolent sovereign himself.
Improve the mission chance of success by seeking the help of sympathetic parties around the island. Minister offered to aid you in filtering the walkway in exchange for your assistance. Okay, we need more people.
It's awful quiet in there. Shouldn't Red Cloak be screaming? I feel like she should be screaming. The machine is operational, right?
Wait, are you asking me?
The loyalizer should be interposing your motivationators, churning up your base emotions, resurfacing deep-rooted inadequacies. It should be smarting something fierce right now.
Whatever you say.
Increase the loyalizer setting to 510%.
Oh, now I'm starting to sense something. It's a bit much.
Ah, yes. I knew the pain would penetrate your spirited facade.
No, not the pain. The crab witch odor. A little of that goes a long way. But if you breathe through your mouth, this contraption's actually kind of soothing. Does it go higher?
Set to maximum loyalization. 1010%! What happened? Why Why'd the thing stop?
Your machine tried to break me.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
That's exactly how
Nice gap on your teeth.
If you're not with a specific division, I'm supposed to take down a name before offering my wares. I'll just make it up for expediency's sake. All bits spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. I'm sure
But you
you'll
have-
find something to your liking.
Early exemplars. You're not supposed to pick up Red Cloak until
That's a
next
pistol.
Tuesday.
We come at the predicted hour, not a moment too soon by the look of things, to recover Red Cloak, unspoilt by your meddling, per our monetary agreement with Auntie
Fancy
herself.
blades. That we can use.
Spy Dunning here. I'm the one who lured Red Cloak to Auntie's clutches and brokered this deal. It's a real win-win. Big payday for Auntie's choice, while the Order gets to study Red Cloak. See the effects of abundance on a human brain unaddled by want or overthinking.
The deal is off! Red Cloak's resistance to the loyalizer has proven the emptiness of our society. We consumerists wish to be her neighbors in the Protectorate, if you will have us.
Gladly. I welcome you on behalf of the Sovereign. Zealous new neighbors in Auntie's choice, raise your arms against these Order traitors.
You cannot turn on us. It defies all logic. Equations save us. A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
Oh no. No, no, no. I will not let you drag me back to Eden, Red Cloak. Any of your new anti-pals makes a move, you get it right between the eyes.
And so
Banter elsewhere.
Staring down a gun barrel brandished by her traitorous former
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
staring down the barrels of Red Cloak's new corporate allies. Will Red Cloak defuse this standoff between Auntie and the Order? Expect the expected in the finale episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory.
You'd make a great lower manager.
Such an inspiring broadcast. On to other things. Another song in an expertly curated playlist. Explicitly for you, the Sovereign's chosen.
It's a lady's house with comic books. Gotta collect 2 more of these.
your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
The Sovereign is personally invested in every member of the Protectorate being happy and healthy.
So we can all do our part under the paradigm's perfect plan for society and ensure a glorious bounty for all.
You want to let him down,
no, no.
such as by ingesting any forbidden Auntie's Choice brand food
No.
items.
You might not know it, but prohibited products like
Spider.
Purple Berry Crunch are a gateway to the collapse of society.
Sugar is the definition of selfishness and decadence.
Preservatives are synonymous with avarice and evil.
So ignore the sinful siren's call of Auntie's Choice product advertising. Eat only from the bounty of Arcadia. Stay fit, sustain the system, serve the Sovereign.
It's not only common sense, it's your sworn duty.
Other matters, as Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies. Like this one.
Day 76 on. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed! So, we got ourselves a hero. This ought to be good.
Look at a few quarts left, Commander. Ready to waste. On your command.
Now listen to this.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Engaging hostile I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best. Lesser than none.
Unsanitized report, reptilian are encroaching on Fairfax borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Our resources are spread thin, and what firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible source. Scourge. Currently, we do not have a plan for their eradication, as all of the planets have been viciously consumed, their bone baked clean and blood staining the soil of this hostile land. Recommended it is emphasized that the monsters wreaking havoc across the prosperous island are confirmed to have been unleashed by Auntie's choice. Remind the people who is responsible and sure that the sovereign will quickly gain control of the situation. Let it also be that know that the metal parts littering the planes are likely vessel for reptilian delivery. Steer clear if any of these are spotted. I can barely read these glasses. And Sandy's board, a group of research known internally as Crabble enthusiasts, vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton Crabble on the coast of Paradise Island. Their families feared the war, if the legends of the skeleton Crabble are to be believed. They died in the most gruesome and painful fashion. Their final breath rested on dishonorable shrieks of agony, pleading for help that never come. Recommended edits: please do not speculate on the fate of the missing researchers. Our remaining scientists must remain focused and untroubled by the wayward action of their fellows. Those who do not wish to encourage fables or cryptozoology, which will only stoke interest rather than avoidance.
Next, a small sampling of protectorate abundance.
Neither migraines, nor muscle aches, nor plasma weapon cauterizations will stay.
Any discussion of the order of the ascendant is to be altered to verbosely acknowledge that, not that, it is to be opposed by the protectorate at every turn. Any text, data, or intelligence that shows indifference or worse, potentially praising the order is to be corrected, and its author is to be immediately remanded to mental refreshment. Those subjects lost in the tragic natural disaster or tragic natural disaster that enveloped Horizon Point, including the very family members of the sovereign, are to be celebrated as heroes of the protectorate. They died while embracing their highest calling in service to the sovereign, and he has personally mourned their loss. Any discussion of causes outside of natural disaster or of foreign actor being involved are to be scrubbed, and their authors are to be reported for mental refreshment. Any discussion or analysis indicating that the war with Auntie's choice is escalating, or that the protectorate is losing ground, is to be replaced with assurance that the war continues to go well and that the sovereign will soon dismantle Auntie's petty machinations and feeble aggression. This way, what are you guys doing?
Standing by with life support.
Stomping out ideas Reporting on your peers, support the sovereign's vision, no need for your decision. And so we're finally thought free, and we're feeling proud, now that we can boldly speak, say thoughts aloud. Blissfully empty, da-da-do-da-day, fumbling along even if we've got nothing to say. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We thought we were free, that's one big melody. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We thought we were free, that's one big melody. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
Secretary sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands, so it's probably exactly what Milton needs.
Protectorate-sanctioned wireless presents Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm.
The Council has breathed new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now in the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the their perspective less complicated, more loyal. Once again, tried and true method without our needless research and development. The Council knows what's best for the Protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. When your troubled friends, neighbors stray from the bosom of the Protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way to back to basics. And once you're there, relearning basic skill will be as simple as second nature. You have gained report on object. Okay, we good. Printing in progress.
Very well. My companion here will pay.
Plus an additional 25% for utensil rental and byproduct disposal surcharges.
Thanks to the sovereign, leniency are utterly unfounded. Regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant, it falls upon every sentinel to ignore claims of clemency and ensure that subjects receive the hardest punishment possible for the dereliction of the paradigm. I expect all administrators to observe their words even more truly from this moment on. We have discovered evidence that there were and may still be order of the ascendant believers living amongst our subjects, maintain special vigilance over any subject observed doing complex math equation. As per previous decrees, report any suspicious behavior to the sentinels. The orders continue hostility combined with their apparent involvement with Auntie's invasion, with the Protectorate in a position where we must quell subversive information about the order of haste. Double effort to sanitize information that runs contrary to the Protectorate, reaching such information is to be replaced with the litany of previously circulated betoken anti-order information generated by the Office of the Council. Any subject found making pro-order statement must be reported at once to the sentinels. Okay, we're good. We did it.
Might show you mercy. I'm not as wise as the sovereign.
Okay, we don't wanna mess with this girl. We got skill point available. Now we are engineering 4 and we can
Escape their corporate clutches? Yes, of course she will. Those who express doubt regarding the abilities of a true and upright Protectorate Sentinel should seek mental refreshment at once.
oh, we can do this. Finish this quest.
Adventures continue in the
Where is
next
it?
episode of Red Cloak.
This one.
It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
I find myself asking, what could Red Cloak do? Beautifully translated. So, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a continuous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us, and the sentinels will always heed the call. It's a blessing for us here, but a curse for those who near. Sending the sentinels for us all. When faithless subjects try to corrupt us, our guardians will always make them fall. The heroes of the hour, they're full of strength and power. Sending the sentinels for us all. Send them in, they will always win. Sending the sentinels for us all. La 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 la.
Nope. You and I need to have a chat. You pushed right past me and into the fray with those rats. Handled yourself well enough, but you can't go doing that on this island. You're lucky if the worst you come face to face with are malnourished beasts. What are you here for anyway?
Our paradigm preserved when they fight and die and serve.
Cute. I came here for another job, true. Just didn't quite get around to it before an armed stranger came through and shook things up. Excuse me if I ain't keen on sharing an enclosed space with an unknown party. One who's also on some kind of mission, which is... Ah, come on now. You ain't gotta... Wait. Is that a data cartridge you got there? Ah, damn it. Don't tell me Milver Street sent you.
In the sentinels for us all. La 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 la.
So he even told you about me? Yeah, I'm Inez, former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division, now a menial troubleshooter. That was my job you swept out from under me. They're always counting me out, every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
As my forebearer, the matriarch embraced science and technology for the betterment of Arcadia. So too have I been studying the potential of the rifts across our skies. I have directed our efforts toward undoing the personal tragedy.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon, too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Good day.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? More music to aid in your earnest rumination of
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. Not yet. Not for a long time neither, if I got anything to say about it. Truth is, my time is coming. The graph's making me sick, and it'll kill me if I leave it be. But I ain't giving up. There's gotta be a way to fix it. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. Get the feeling you will. Think I'll head back to town myself and have words with Milver Street. But don't let that impede you from collecting on this job.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Every cog requires routine lubrication. Stave off wear and tear with your regular allotment of Moderation vodka. It's the perfect libation to imbibe in celebration of daily service done well. Moderation vodka, distilled with zeal. Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
I am giving all myself in his name. I know this he cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because he loves you. Love him the least you must do. I want for nothing, come what may. I stoke my devotion, have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. That's why I love my sovereign. Sovereignty for him, with throne in my heart for the matriarch whose bloodline bestowed their perfection. I trust, I breathe for my neighbors. I aim, I watch in his name. I know I am right. He's our shining light. The sovereign deserves.
Barracks observation reports. War to their 7757, who made what likely thought was a joke. in the barrack. During this refrain, he slyly referred a document that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris or the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown. Nevertheless, it is a clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the council. Recommended mental refreshment followed by transfer to another division. Barrack Observation Report 42-7758. Johnson spoke in his sleep last night words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show up proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Deep-rooted discontentment. Recommended mental refreshment. Barrack Observation Report 42-7759. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this sign of a guilt conscience. Recommended mental refreshment. These guys are mentally ill.
Living in a surveillance state any day.
Than the Vox requires, much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system. The sovereign's chosen.
Some repeating rifle. That is 6.
Here's one you're sure to enjoy. A protectorate prescribed favorite.
Turning in. Nowhere in Paradise Island's going untouched by this one. Turning. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Several days, months, and even years.
Engaging hostile life.
My peers. Well, but each go behind, left I'm the one to tell. I'm speaking to authority at there. Through the cracks of your brain, leaving tabs and notes on people's celebrate the good one, turning those who adore.
your friends, your peers in law. Celebrate the
Blah blah. Taking care of citizens is developing possible customers. Oh, you're yourself. Yeah, that subject laughed for the first time.
Oh, we found this one. We need one more to finish the quest.
If you see a person with questions, must you go and tell all the he's for your street. Celebrate the good one. Turn in those who stole. It should be
Fast decryption key.
be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive who stick to their routine. Should be no simple thing to do.
Back again to look for this protectorate idiot.
Your friends if you want to celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Next up,
here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
Every day I am giving all myself in his name. I know this to be true. He cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because
Party members affected by Valve's life in Jackson modules. Great receiver, moderate armor bonds for moderate duration.
I want for nothing, come what may. I stoke my devotion, have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I
Good.
do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan.
Just 3 pills.
That's why I love my sovereign.
The art director had found a flaw in you, easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but jack of all trades is often better than the master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it will be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Once selected, flaws cannot be removed. In fact, When leveling, you can only add skill point into your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have. No points already plus 1 skill point gained per.
Bloodline bestowed their perfection. I trust, I breathe for my neighbors. I aim, I watch in his name. I know I am right. He's our shining light. The sovereign deserves all your love. Love him and he will love you. Love him, that's all.
I've been bartering with defective.
Air on this planet's strange. No stimulant gases. Don't like it.
You're making me a mite uncomfortable, friend.
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this
Let's see, this guy have a
Welcome.
logbox
How can I
key.
improve your day? The ant? I'm sure you'll.
Oh, you don't have any.
Welcome. See anything you like?
To the arbiters, and all within the order of compliance. Somber.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yesayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
'tis better for the beggars and those who are not. Ideas are dangerous and can
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie. Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone. Shh, not so loud. The heck can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
It's safe inside the mold, so just do as you're done.
I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better.
Watching and guiding system.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. That I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
This is Protectorate.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Fondly and often on the path that led us here. So spend a moment in remembrance of our
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
Of base emotions, avarice, jealousy.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Flourished under her guiding light, as life-giving as the star we call Arcadia. Thank the matriarch when you bask in our sun's warmth. Although without flaw, the matriarch was still mortal. Her final gift to us was her child. The
Grand Vader of Auntie's Choice. We got a new chapter.
matriarch when we basked in her son's brilliance. Her benevolence lives on in her grandson, our current sovereign. May he reign long and his grief diminish. We thank the matriarch when we bask in her
I think we should finish this one.
kindness. Now on to other matters. Next up, music to invigorate your mind. So
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
with a true adherence zeal.
Gotta get this guys down. They're stuck up.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone. Poor Ida. She wasn't able to overcome a lifetime of protectorate programming. Well, thanks to you, she failed. And that's one last insult to the sovereign I'm happy to oblige. Please do hurry. I've lost count of...
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Everyone's neighbor group is here with some authentic talk. Eden's abundance
Pick out.
can make subjects soft. Lord knows my edges have rounded a smidge over the years.
Yes, what a relatable thing you just said, Prudence. We all wish our physiques were as perfect as our system.
Our pursuit of perfection must extend below the neck, Subaltern Prescott. We need a responsible regimen to stay in fighting shape.
Good thing we all follow the robustness routine of the Eden League. Exercise program of the Pitchball Pros. It's like mental refreshment.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
And hold it for 67 seconds. Average duration of a harsh bronzing in the even zone. Don't you die on me now. What would your neighbors
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
Return to your duty, subjects. Sore but proud of a robustness routine done well. When we are strong.
Fair enough, stranger. What with the day's festivities, I imagine all our cerebellums are mighty strained. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Monocular target finder. Range scanner grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. With the target further distance grant a large bonus, but damage follow-up is still clickable. Damage bonus maxes out at plus 30% at 100 meter. Let's try this.
Watch any neighbors talking low. Watch any neighbors eating slow. Pay close attention everywhere you go. Everyone staying in the know. Who watches the watchers? You and me forever. Who watches the watchers?
How do I use this? There we go. Now you can use the bridge. Just gain our engineering skill. Destroy the hover drones. Okay, let's do that. We need one more copy for this.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance. Ceaseless service stokes a hearty appetite. Sustain that zeal with the perfectly perfunctory meal. Moderation mini rolls. Modestly flavorful, yet free of additive toxins. There's a wholesome banquet in every bite. Moderation mini rolls, filling and duty fulfilling. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
At the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. I sacrificed the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my morality. Sure, the paradigm's planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. And when I sue, guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal. That some my neighbors safe at home. Reported their was my last days and wrong. And consistency. Plasma smelted, Iranian gas, radiated, blunt force trauma.
Job, guys.
Opportunities is on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy Raptidon.
Confronting threat. Ready to assist with agent.
But I knew and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. Well, I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility, east of Fairfield, near the Broken Spire. It is impervious.
Drone operator log. Test combat flights number 001004. We established a temporary base of operation as close to Fairfield as we deemed possible without risking detection. We then begin directing small clusters of drones to harass the enemy at random intervals. None of these could be considered major incursions, but we unquestionably garnered the ire of RD's choice. Forces there. Note, mind that you handle them with great care, as they have been tuned for heightened hostility in accordance with their current task. An unintentional drop or fast movement could set them off. Wait, there is a bug. There is a bug. Come across a challenge.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a scene.
Told my manager, a man is not a slice of nan or mist. Oh, now how am I going to pay off my bar tab?
Oh, I think I gained an advanced decryption key.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Prudence dictates the most vigilant defense is a virile offense.
Say, Isn't that the team motto of the Protectors of Piety?
Can't get a pitchball reference past you, Subaltern Prescott. We can learn from organized athletics. Our enemies are always gunning for our Saturday goal.
But what can I do? I'm just a
It's,
pipsqueak enthusiast, not a muscled atlas. A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries if called.
Then you are the perfect protectorate subject, Prescott. What you lack in strength, you make
there
up
are
for
so
in
many perks, man.
zeal
Look at
and
that,
a
will ya?
willingness to give all for your home team. Regardless of their system-assigned role, all subjects must be ready to rise to the occasion, come to our defense, to serve as goalie, tender, or, should all else fail, winger. Now, on to other matters. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
All systems sublime, the best ever to be had. It's perfection perfected. Our paradigm is ironclad. To do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call, and every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
Okay, we got it. Let's go. Tactical trajectile defense dome. There we go.
It is here that we thrive. It's out there they all fail.
You have gained Valerie's mode kit.
It's only then that we prevail.
Companion, Valerie.
Perfect union. A simple people so whole. To be right and unbreakable. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other. By rules we abide. Working as commanded to side by side.
Anyway, need something? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have
Hey
in mind?
dude, let's upgrade Valerie.
Favorite music, non-stop, all day, all night. Now listen to this.
Valerie's weapon now deals frost damage and deals significantly increased damage. Okay, we're done. We're doing good. Actually completed so many quests. We need one more of this copy. Copy. Yeah, so far, man. The hell?
Fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
No, I just feel sad for them. It's even in their name.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit enjoy our banter.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Feeling distracted?
And now,
Our society was built from the bedrock up through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
The pinnacle of Protectorate food science, brimming with advanced nutrients and high moral fiber, a delectable delight, as flavorsome as it is conscientious. How would your neighbor feel if they knew you weren't eating a balanced diet? Why, just ask everyone's neighbor.
Personal freedom is just another way to encourage selfish consumerism. Why, we've even eradicated manual labor through our perfection of auto mechanicals. Can aunties claim such? That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Why, we're traitors, obviously. We've not fulfilled our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long. My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try. Of course. Abandon every last ideal to climb the rungs of the corporate ladder. A trifling matter to be executed with an insouciant air. No, my naive friend, you haven't watched as these vulgar hucksters set to systematically raise Eden, nor witnessed their attempts to commodify our bounteous land and kind subjects. Suspect if you had, you'd be singing another tune right now, not humming one of their little jingles. Hard times are when it's most important to maintain them, I'd contend. No fair weather ethical standards here. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me. And our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
Reports on community goings on.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society.
Mock me if you must, but the matriarch herself made greatness out of little. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining.
With a true adherence zeal.
I am unaccustomed to such talk. Don't take much to it. Though I will put aside my perturbation for the good of Westport. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid? Certainly. What would you like to know?
It's a blessing for us here.
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Our guardians will always make them fall.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. It's a gamble, no arguing that. But anything else is simply giving up and waiting for the end.
Send in the sentinels for us all.
And what sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
Send in the sentinels for us all.
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
When the outside tries its best to invade us, our
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
For us all. Whether inside
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
They envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate abundance. Our non-Protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast. Nitrites, fillers, the rectangular fried batter known as waffles. That way lies chaos. Start your day dutifully with Tribute Pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Tribute Pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Another song in an expertly curated playlist, picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
We are taught from when we are small, the sovereign's plan is meant for us all. But when your limb gets caught in a gear, don't collapse into pity or into fear. Workplace dangers can cause real alarm, but there is a place for you with one arm. One arm! Two hands are better than one, but one is better than none. Two hands are better than one, but one is better than none. Two hands are better than one, but one is better than none. Two hands are better than one, but one hand is better than none.
And the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant.
Outsider?
Of resources.
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them. Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death. Milverstreet also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain. If he can be trusted. Reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield, but there's no question the Vigilant could help us get into the Vox station a whole heck of a lot easier. And the faster we get satisfaction. But at what cost? Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
wish everyone's neighbor Prudence was my actual neighbor. Except my domicile is presently underwater.
Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly?
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless.
Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
Based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications platform.
Fear I've little time for idle chatter. If you'll excuse me, others do need my attention.
How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology.
Right, is now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment?
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now I feel much better.
Seek treatment for bodily trauma soon.
All system is supplied.
Unfamiliar source.
Take the heat off, Commander. Just say win.
It's perfected. All the time like do your job. And every stop
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
To inform on your neighbor.
Vibranium. Vibranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout the Arcadia, powering the Protectorate automax. Standing Zirconium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zirconium poisoning can Visit a doctor or auto doctor to remove any accumulated Zirconium poisoning. 1. Some Zirconium clouds are denser than other, increasing the rate the poisoning is applied. Dashboard, portable water supply. Indian for washing, drinking, and cooking purposes. Introduction of foreign contaminants strictly forbidden.
We must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail.
Water purifier branched hole, removing dashboard ability to regenerate fresh water.
To be right and unbreakable. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other. By rules we abide. Working as
Oh, very good.
side by side.
This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions it into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste.
Look who's back.
It's not just a good idea. It's the law.
Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport. I mean, sure. All the underlying logic's the same, if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just, subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I am happy to help the system abide any way I am able. I assume those are approved protectorate announcements, correct? With everyone's neighbor prudence and the like? I mean, sorry. Of course they are. Loudspeaker control terminal is in the proclamation station, a few structures over. One with the antenna. I suspect they go there. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides. Even if I did ever fall prey to such treacherous whimsy, you think I'd be fool-headed enough to admit it to a stranger? Look like I've been kicked by an automech or something? I mean, void damn. Vigilant Hogarth's still here. No matter how bad it gets, keeps us going. Keeps us right. Folks like him prove the paradigm is aligned with the architect's plan. Just gotta trust the rightful guidance of the Vigilance and the Sovereign. Think I care more about remuneration than helping my neighbor? Nah, I'd rather live in an honest-to-goodness community than be surrounded by them individualist backstabbers. Sure feel sorry for them. Maybe someday after we, well, utterly crush their forces and disprove their bent philosophy, we can show them all a right, better way to live. Why, things need to severely decline around here for me to even consider. Oh, shut my mouth. Could never leave our fine Vigilant in the lurch. Fairfield.
I just had a thought. I'm really not supposed.
You all right? Something in your eye? I got an eye wash around here somewhere, only a little expired. Oh, was that obvious? Sure. Well, we lose power to charge our mechs. This place is done for. Final nail in the coffin, or similarly minded metaphor of your choosing. Not that the paradigm would allow that, of course. Curativist Row is a fine sort. Pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time. Watch out for that wine trot fellow. Talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding. Everybody else? Decent enough, I guess. Well, mechs do all the heavy work for us in the Protectorate. Just like each of us, each type of mech has their assigned specialty. Takes a little doing, but you can readjust them. The combat mech can be reconfigured to oversee comestible distribution, for instance. Or mine or harvest crops. All you need is the know-how to retool their subroutines. And the right parts. Plenty of parts. Granted, reprogrammed mechs are never as efficient as those specially made for a role, but they get by, eventually, after a fashion. What? Oh, yes. Goodbye. Outside.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable defenders
Commencing combat-related activities.
To infiltration thanks to its unflagging automatic resilience. Most incautious base individualists foot within sensor range. Let them prudence. Those who work solely for themselves.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
So painfully and bullet riddled.
Stand by for further reassuring.
Exquisite next song.
This is it for today, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day. We streamed like a 4 hour. Tomorrow is a holiday. It's a Sunday. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. You guys can follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Discord. I also have a community server on Discord. You're more than welcome. You can DM me on Instagram or on Discord. I always reply to everyone. Let me know what you want to see next. We'll put on the show. Until next time, bye bye.